Robert Van Royen last updated 15/15, July 28, 2017. Former Crusaders player and assistant coach Aaron Mauger is the favourite to take over the Highlanders. Aaron Mauger and Mark Hammett. Highlanders fans don't have to wait much longer to find out who their team's new head coach is. Appointing Japan-bound Tony Brown's replacement was always the top priority when the Highlanders' 2017 campaign ended last weekend, and Chief Executive Roger Clark told Stuff a decision was due by the end of next week. In what is shaping as one of rugby's worst-kept secrets, former All Blacks and Crusaders midfielder mauger is expected to beat out fellow Cantabrian Hammett for the top job. Highlanders assistant coach Mark Hammett, while the Highlanders are about to start advertising for a defence coach to replace Scott McLeod, they didn't slap an advert in the papers for the head coaching gig. Read more. Renier's Chiefs hate Chiefs viewed differently. Tamina Valu turns down Chiefs Xavier Shuffle nudges a CJ out. We went out and did an extensive search for a new coach once we knew Brownie was leaving last year, Clark said. Highlanders chief executive Roger Clark, Hammett and Mauger were the replacements, so one of them was always going to be the head coach once Scott McLeod left, and I had a pretty good idea that was a possibility a long time ago. So we've always been pretty comfortable with those two there, and it was just a matter of working out what roles they would fill. That's why we've only decided that it's a defence coach we're going to be looking for. Not looking for external candidates, meant World Cup winning New Zealand under-20s coach Craig Philpott, who told Stuff last month he was keen to coach the franchise, didn't get a chance to put his name forward. Otago coach Cory Brown is expected to apply for the Highlanders defence coach job. Mauger signed on as an assistant coach in May, about a month before the All Blacks confirmed McLeod would replace a defence coach Wayne Smith after the Rugby Championship wraps up. Hammett, who has just completed his first year as the Highlanders forwards coach, and Mauger are both contracted until the end of the 2019 season. Brown himself has labelled Mauger, a former Crusaders assistant and a Leicester head coach, as the front-runner to replace him, while Clark didn't shy away from praising him. Lock Tom Franklin will return to the Highlanders next season. I think he's a guy that's always been rated as a rugby brain in New Zealand, he said. I just think it's the way he operates. He's got a great rapport with the players and other coaches. He's got good knowledge of the game, and he's an attack coach. First and foremost, we needed an attack coach. Brown obviously established himself in that area, so we just wanted to make sure we had someone similar, which we see Aaron as, to take the attack. Clark wants his new defence coach appointed by the end of August or early September. Whoever nabs the role will join Mauger, Hammett, performance development coach Hon Preston and assistant forwards coach Clark Dermody in the coaching team. Clark doubted Preston or Dermody would step up as defence coach, but noted the roles could yet change next season. One glaring candidate to replace McLeod is Brown's younger brother and Otago head coach Cory Brown, who has indicated he was interested in making the step.